Yeah, okay, it is not our day, it seems. So, there was another visitor. It's Christmas time, so my wife ordered some gifts for the kids and they arrived, but that is not the ideal moment to bring it now. Okay, what I did, or what I'm doing, I'm gonna show you. I got it on the other screen. So I'm on gameplay adjusting my socket. That is step one. So we have step one was, it could be that it's in your case it's correct, but for me it's not correct at this point, okay? So we have no movement on the horse and our sitting position was wrong, okay? So I now adjusting the character sitting pose, okay? And you see now he's playing. I think that was not wrong, but you see the horse is not getting information and the character is getting information. Look what the head is turning. Hold on, the head is turning, so that is working. So we, at the moment, the only problem we have is the walking of the horse. And then this part. Aha! Yeah, that's because I'm inside. The walking of the horse. And that we're gonna investigate first. So what I did, so the character we know is okay, so I put a reference in it. Get contour. Get the control. Oh. You know Batman. Oh, okay. We don't have any movement anymore on our horse. What did we do that we don't have any movement on the horse anymore? The only thing I did, okay, I think I know. Could that be the problem? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Where is my... That was the one we started with. No. Why is the movement stopped on our horse? What did we maybe disconnect? So we need to look in the animation blueprint of the horse, of the animal. So this is passing, this is... I see what I did wrong. Yeah, this is the issue. Holding control. Oh no, shit, come on. Now we are messing up, huh? That was not the intention, huh? there. Yeah, we need to debug. It's part of creating something as a beginner and as an experienced guy you also need to do that, so that is part of development. Okay, and this has influence. No. Then we need to go to the animgraph. Locomotion. We are not jumping, so that we didn't do. Why is he doing this at the moment? Yeah, just verify everything. So what I'm doing now, I'm checking everything. So when I possess it, when I start a new player, what did we do that the horse is not walking anymore? What did we do? The horse is not walking anymore. Gas to the animal comes from the pound owner. You see, no, here I do the same, like casting beyond, so that you don't need to change. Then as driver, this is the complete. Casting to the. So with that, I'm gonna put some print statements. Right. I think. No, you're gonna kidding me? Or you... Oh, come on. Oh, shit, yo. Damn it. Oh, you're gonna laugh. Now you're gonna laugh. Um, oh, damn it. Yeah, that's correct. Sorry. Oh, damn it, man. You see, with the stupid distractions, we are making failures. Okay, no, I know what I did. close the animation. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Forget to reset that. Okay, but we need to do one more thing, eh? We need to go back, we need to take the camera boom, make this one also 450 and drag it up. Maybe a little bit rotation. Oh, he's standing on 90. Why did you not change my camera? Let's find out. We are there. Yeah, that is okay. When the rider is on top of it, I think that would be a good one. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I was thinking, what the hell was wrong with the code? But the code is okay. You see, the code is okay. The rider, because we need to have the rider, save current. Play quickly also in between. Yes, still okay. Yep. Alright. That was, oh, what a bloody mistake, man. What a bloody mistake. So, at this stage, we reached the goal. That was the goal. But we need to do, it seems, one more thing. On animal, the down location. Oh, we put it. Oh, you see, damn it, man, I put it. Oh, yeah, you will be having it correct, but it's for me. It's for me. Something like that. I will adjust it later. Oh man, that was stupid. That was really in the end, that was stupid. Sorry to say, but yeah, voila. That was our goal. So, hold on, I'm gonna close this then. So, the guide is correct. I'm gonna hold on, then I'm gonna take the wrong one. Go back to the guide. So we are in this point now. The goal to have the character write an animal is done. We can now fine tune, so that's what I mean. You can now start micromanaging your animations, smoothness. I need to do it also. So this, I now tested it by putting that socket on the skeleton. Ah, damn it, man. Can you not just do this? Yeah, okay. When I'm talking. So we put the skeleton, the socket on the skeleton for the rider. You see, it's not always easy. So that's basically, it's not overall that bad, you know, in the end, because now you see what can happen when you're developing stuff. It's not always what you think it is. Like, I know in the previous thing I set a socket, I go, I correct it, and it was okay. Now I do the same. When you start playing, all of a sudden your socket is like, oh boy, where the direction? So what I did, press play, have the skeleton open in the other screen, Shift F1 to go out of the playing screen, and then start adjusting the socket directly live in game, when during gameplay. At that point, because that's the point where your animations will be played on. Once that point is not okay, of course everything looks like, oh boy, what is he doing? And just by turning and adjusting, everything is okay, you know. But that is what that is what you going to conquer when really positioning everything in the long end. But like I was saying, like now I use the socket. I have context with people that are helping, guiding me, not really with giving me code or something, but more in the sense of giving me tips. You need to go that direction, that direction. So, like you know, when you have been talking about a single player character and setup, and you want to start expanding with the gun shooting or the sword or the bow or whatever, and they're using like what you saw, not in this one, but what you saw in this one. When I go to the anim graph and I no, it's not that one. Hold on. Sorry, I need to have the character, this one. And I need to go to the anim graph. This. You see that they are working with slots. And okay, I need to further investigate, because that's, you know, I'm a beginner. I know what I want to do, but how I can do it, it's that is same for you. You know, you want to have your character riding that horse, but how are we gonna do that? That is mainly the goal of the guide. So I will investigate this to maybe have it, I don't know, on horse maybe in here. So, but yeah, now what you can do, like you see those two, you need to also do that then in the, so again, do this, that state, that state, that state. Voila. Set up the transitions. You can always peek in the other one, set up the correct animations, and then that is what I mean. Now it's all coming to this part is what we want to do. This is also an extra step, because now this is what we need to fine tune. Like, this is the direction, you see, this is that head going 90 degrees, and that could maybe be the issue. Instead of putting this to 90, when I put this to 180 and 180, we maybe have a better left-right turning. You see, you need to test, play around. We cannot put everything in the tutorial. You need to it's also up to you a little bit, depending also on what you want to do. What is the purpose of having writing? Maybe you only want to have that writing part, and then for the rest you don't need to have anything, and then you can or you maybe want to make a clip, not a game, a clip, and it's all depending on what you want to do. So quickly test, will it having now the effect? That is for the head turning, eh? It still flips when you turn 180 degrees, you see? That is what I mean. That are all the things we now need to see why this is happening. See? Is it this blank space or is it the other blank space? Okay? But yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time now. What I want to let you quickly. I'm gonna close it. Quickly see that it doesn't make two clips out of it. Then go to my library, go to the previous version. Let it load. Oh yeah, sorry, it was switching on the other scene, sorry. But it doesn't matter. We are in the end, what I'm now going to show and what the next part is be, and then I'm closing it, okay? So, like you already see, animal behavior kit writing, that is the next. We're gonna break our heads about, and then we're gonna do this. Let it load. So, like I say, if you know the better way to do it, I'm very happy if you send me a mail, and or even come to TeamSpeak and have a chit chat to talk about it. Adjust maybe the complete guide, make it really, it's for everybody, you know. Like I say in the beginning, I get the question, will you release the project? No, because it's buy the assets. Unless you buy the asset, that's another story. Then you're connected with the how do you say it? The producer of that pack, and then through that I can give you the project. That's another case, but otherwise no. And it's only the code, so the code is inside the PDF document. It will be updated. Sorry, it will be updated. So okay, that is all that. But now, did I already set it? Writer character. I was testing. This is not the map. Hold on. This is not the map. Did I put the map in here? No, I didn't put the map in here. The map should be in. So, this is. Don't. It's funny to look at, but I don't know what direction I need to go, because it's the intention not only to have a wagon behind it, but also for people that are more into farming in the old school way, a horse, a plow, or a horse and the attachment, a horse with something behind it, maybe something on top of it, but mainly not on top of that the accessoires, and that is done with the sockets and everything. But that I don't mean. I mean really like, yeah, he's pulling something. Yeah, he's not pushing, but he's pulling something. Like a mining thing. You have like a spinning wheel, or to make like wheat or flour. The flour, you have a stone, you put the wheats in it, and it makes it into the flour. You have a horse driving the turning thing, you know, those things. You put something in the horse, on the horse, next to the horse is driving that. Okay, that is horse. I think we need to focus horse, attach something behind it, next to it, because we are riding the horse. So we have a character, you move the character, you're controlling the character, you go to the horse, you mount the horse, you're controlling the horse. Yeah, so you're still controlling the horse, but then you will have like a horse standing over here, for example, behind it the equipment, and then you're walking behind it, or you sit on top of it. But I think realistically you walk behind it, I think. Okay, but then for having a wagon, yeah, a wagon is a different story. Yeah, you have turning wheels, you have the front that maybe turns, so that is more looking like a vehicle, no? So what I was doing, I was just testing. I have I buy it very on cgtrader.com if I'm not mistaken. I was basically looking for a wagon TP thing to put in my game, because I was trying to make one. But yeah, that was not a success, but I didn't fully concentrate on that. And I came across that horse cart, in wheel ready, blah 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 blah, only 10 euros, nice model, and basically, okay, it's not perfect if I see it, but for 10 euros, I don't think that is a bad thing. I'm gonna hit the play button. There we are. Yeah, now comes the fun. Oh, make sure you see, it's pretty default. It's a nice one, eh? And yeah, and this is a complete mesh, so it's not separated. The wheels and everything is one piece with a skeleton in it. Okay, yeehaw, here we go. So yeah, the horse is still not running, so this is default, eh? But yeah, it's you see, now it's totally unrealistic, because yeah, first of all, the horse is not moving, the wheels are spinning too fast, the front is also not turning, the horse is with his feet in the water, and the rest is also, oh yeah, it's mud racing, that is mud racing. But yeah, you know, it's funny to look at them, but this is what I want to do. This is in the end, now he got the wagon, but in the end I want to have him also have the gear behind him, so really make the riding system having the basics, that walk up to the wagon, attach the horse, walk back to the wagon, get on the wagon and start driving the wagon. Other example, go to the horse, attach the equipment behind it, or attach the horse to something else. The basics, it's attached, it's working, stop, you're on your own. Use your own inspiration, or how do we say it. So then, now what I'm gonna, where is my arrow key at the moment? Hold on, that I don't click something. Okay, I'm still in it. So I'm gonna just, so that is one of the things, but now the next part will be the animal behavior kit. For those who don't know this, animal behavior kit, at the moment it's the professional version, so I bought it a now we did a big update. So now this pack is basically like it's describing animal behavior, the behavior of the animals. So you need to check it out. I'm not gonna say everything about it, but the idea for this also came a little bit because you can tame the animals. So like in my case, I have like Indians, Native Americans, sorry for people that are maybe affected, Native Americans. I can put in the horse, the naked horse, so you have like the Mustang horses running around your map. You can catch them, you can tame them. It already possessed, but it possess in the sense of you control the animal, your character stays on the place you were, you're running around with the animal. So we came to the idea, if I can now make it that we have also like a riding part in it. And like I say, I have a good relationship for the moment with those persons. I'm very close monitoring on Discord, on his Discord. He got a very good support and everything. So in that sense, like I promised, I'm gonna first do that. So I'm a man of my word, and that is what we're going to do. And the question will be, starting from a fresh project, I think. That is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna migrate the animal behavior kit into the tutorial, but I'm gonna integrate just to have the code and my models. Or no, I'm not. No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna really keep that separated. I'm only going. No, I'm not. We're going to use it there. We're gonna use the default asset that comes with it, and we're gonna build the writing system on top of the character and animal base class. So you see I have an old version and this is the pro version. This is the new that comes with the taming. In the future there will be also like crocodile things and how do you say it? Animals that walk on the land, animals that swim. Now you have simple birds, simple fish, advanced ground animals, different behaviors, different ways to spawn them. Too much to name. But oh well, I'm gonna open that. So that will really be one of the next things in it. So once I finish this, I will then say like ABK. Okay, yeah. So that is really, that's, you see I have contact with him, so we already were looking in some debugging things. So if I see something, I call him. So that is what we're gonna do. So this is the package that you see. It's a fresh package. It comes with the animal behavior kit and the new taming kit. we are going to maybe create a new folder writing system, and then from there we will see what we can do. And we are going to use, we are not going to change anything, in the sense of, this is how you do the fresh project, by saying, it's not open, but by saying on create new project, blah 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 blah. This is the showcase map. So this one, that is what I need. I don't need anything. We're going to leave everything like it is. That is the only thing we're going to do. We maybe take this one, make a child of it, and build upon the child as animal, as animal. Then for the character itself, this one, we're gonna implement it, and then like I say, I don't have the animations to put on the mannequin, but I can try, because I don't know why, but the last time I was trying to use the Miximo animations on the default skeleton, it was not working, it was missing something, and it was not normal. Normally I don't have a problem with it, but okay, so that is the idea with it. Close it. Like I saying, if you have any other comments or workways or ideas or must be realistic, or that you really say, okay, yeah, you need to more focus on that slots thing, upper body, lower body thing, we will see. But this is the start of the guide. You now have your rider on your animal, and we will see how many people work with me on this. So thank you for watching. Keep an eye on it, I would say, and I will see you in the next episode. So bye bye.